Hello folks and welcome back to Mindustry. In our last episode we had a crushing defeat over here at Sector 24. We lasted 20 minutes and really game time was 13 minutes. The rest of the time we kind of spent going over sectors and getting stuff imported in there. So what I think I want to do today is recalibrate. Based off the comments I got off our last video, it looks like I can just kind of, you have to reset the launchpads go places every time. So I think what I want to do is establish one core sector that's going to be where all my launch pads go into, and then from there I can use that one sector to launch everything out of and hopefully make it all make sense. So I'm going to pick one of these guys around here. I don't know which one. We don't really have, it's a high threat, an extreme threat, a medium, so maybe we'll go to like this 223. Let's try that one. We're going to launch in there and we'll see what we can do. So I want to make sure I have, let's take a look here. 2000. Yep, I want that one. And I want to max everything out. And we're going to launch in there. And we'll see what this brings us here. So we're going to launch in. I'm quickly going to pause the game. You can see we have lots of resources. Ooh, and there's oil. Fantastic. This might actually be a really good sector to do this with. If we take a look through a lot of this, ooh, there's some derelict structures over here. Interesting. Lots of water. There's a huge oil deposit over here, which is really intriguing. And we have lots of space to do things. Okay, this could be interesting. It said there's thorium. Is that? Yeah, there's little deposits of thorium. Not. It doesn't look like there's big giant ones, but there are little spots that we can do things with. Okay, I think we can play here. The question now is, what do we want to get set up first, and how do we want to do it? Oh, there's oil even right here. Awesome. So I think what we're going to start it with is some unloaders. Once we let the dust settle there for a second, we'll get some unloaders, and then from there we will also set up an air factory. This is kind of what we did last time, but I want to explore it a little bit more, and then additive reconstructor, because we're going to need those guys to help us out with everything here. So we'll get that part established first. We also have some nice thorium here, which allows us to build the, not the thorium reactor, we can get an RTT generator in there real easy. We're going to need to have probably some solar to get us started with here. So we'll get our giant node put in, say right there. And then we're going to build some solar panels just to provide us enough kick to get this thing going. And then once that's going, we'll get the RTT generators rolling along with what they need to do. And we're just going to output these guys like that. Okay. So you can see it is producing. It's not going fast, but it is producing. Guess I should also throw a battery on here somewhere just cause. And then we're going to throw a water extractor on there as well to increase the speed of this thing. Now we have our power output. We are outputting all of the power that we need. For this one, we need the mono. And then for this one, it's going to go to the next thing. So all we need is, let's see, lead and silicon. And then down here, we need silicon and graphite. So this one here is going to be our lead. This one here will be our silicon. And we can also have that pop up over here like so. And then we'll do that. And then we'll get our other one here, which this guy, when it finishes, is going to be graphite. And we can do something like that. And then as far as what's coming our way, I am assuming, I did this last time and it was bad. I'm assuming it's going to be air units. I actually didn't assume it was going to be air units last time. I didn't really have a good guess for what it was going to be last time. So I'm just going to throw some very basic protections here for us to try to at least get a head start on this. And hopefully that will help us out. And while this is building, what I'm thinking here is that I can expand out to have storage things all around this, and then have like just a massive launch area somewhere over here, down here, or even like over here, just to get as much stuff launched into the sectors that we need as possible. So that's kind of what I'm thinking right now. I don't know if that's a good plan or not, but we'll find out here soon enough, I'm sure. And we have some lead here as well. Let's use that to allow us to also generate some of these bad boys. There we go. We have some team members helping us out now. All right. So I don't know if it's going to be air or ground base. I also don't know where they're coming from. So let's go find that out. I'm assuming it's going to be up in this corner, but I've been wrong before. Yep, see, I'm wrong. So let's go continue to explore. Oh, there it is. Okay, so it's not actually all that far away. There's a huge area of thorium there. There's lots of lead. So maybe we can get... maybe we can go in here and just get some air defenses set up preemptively if this is indeed going to be an air defense battle, which it may or may not be. We'll find out soon enough, I guess. Hopefully my friend is going to come help me here soon. Alright, so at least have that there. I like how close we are to this, because that means we can set up some fun stuff really right out of the gate here. I know that we can reuse that stuff, but I'm not interested in reusing that right now. That will be a down the road type of thing. I'm just more interested in how much factories we can make a lot of factory stuff here, which is very exciting for me. All right, and let's just throw in another secondary row here. So if they try to come south, which I don't think they will, but if they do, we have that handled. If they come in with ground stuff, I guess we're going to have to set up some stuff for that. So we'll get a nice laser drill right there. Bring this guy down here because we're going to set up a little power station down here, I think. Am I doing too much already? I think I might be doing too much. Let's get them set up. Again, our goal here is just to try to establish a place where we can have stuff fire and get everything kind of to be okay. Get a large battery in there. I just need some solar panels to get things started. Get a basic pump in there. There we go. Get producing all kinds of electricity for ourselves. And then over here we can go in and we do a fuse. What do ripples need? Nothing that we have in excess there. But we can set up some lancers along here. So again, where is their base? Okay, so we can set up lancers like... And we'll get a plastium wall. Does that make sense? I don't know. We'll find out. And also, where are my dudes? I have my crew here. What are you guys doing? Come assist me. Because we have our first round of bad guys coming in 10 seconds here. We need to make sure that we get them taken care of and that I didn't completely destroy our plans here. There we go, guys. Thank you for helping me. Let's see. All right, so we do have a ground unit, which is actually a little bit of a relief. And we could go crazy if we really want. We could get force projectors up here. Okay, that was easy. All right, let's see. We should probably do something similar up here. Although, realistically, for them to get all the way over there, they're going to have to walk. They have to go across the water, which is a big slowdown for them. All right. So, what do we want to do next? I think we need to connect power so that all of our stuff is feeding together. I'm just trying to do it in a way that gets out of the way of all of our stuff. So we're going to bring this power all the way back. And the only real goal for this is to just allow us to continue to make stuff. And by that I mean that we already have a lot of these things established, but if we can make our power network one and the same all the way across the board, that gives us a lot more opportunities to do some bigger things here. So, like, let's see here. Have our large battery backups there. Throw another set right there. All right. Get a laser drill, water extractor. Let's throw this one in there for good measure. There we go. Okay, we have another round. There's one enemy remaining. Yeah, I'm assuming that he's getting... Okay, yeah, he got knocked out pretty quick there. What of these guys take thorium as weapons as well? Because we can kind of quickly quell some of this. Yeah, we can do... This bad boy can take thorium, so... Build something like that right there. We can then put in a laser drill. And then we can use this little guy to come right there. There we go. And if I want, I guess we could actually water cool this if we wanted to as well. It's not like a big jump to do that. Hopefully that will provide a little bit of protection against the Lancers there, to just have a little backup of something shorter range, but higher capacity. Alright, so we have that. Let's see, is there a way that we can set these to default, like kind of like go on player assist mode? Doesn't look like it. Okay, not a big deal. Alright, let's go in and do the work that we need to do. We need to set vaults up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, that's just going to allow us to increase our capacity for that stuff. Some lead in there while we're at it. Again, just trying to provide base level stuff. I'm not really trying to go bananas right now. I just want to make sure we have enough to do the basics of being able to produce the next round of what I want to do. So have that. Let's get some more. How are we doing power-wise? Yeah, see, we're not doing great. Not a thorium reactor. We need some more art. I like these things. If you haven't noticed, I really like them a lot. Alright, so... Alright, and we're just going to make sure that we have power plug into all of these. Cool. We can provide some additional thorium up there if we wanted to. I think we will. Did I just see a pop-up for something being attacked? Nope, just the one we're in. Okay, 223. Sometimes the pop-ups in this game come real fast, and I don't notice them when I'm involved with something, and then I have to pay a fee for that, which is usually losing the sector. So I'm trying to make sure I don't do that quite so much anymore. There we go. All right. That should help out in our production of that stuff and give us significantly more power abilities here. You can see this one still doesn't have enough thorium to stay alive, but now it does. And we are producing lots of energy. All right. So the next question comes, what do we want to do next? Let's take a look at our factories here and see what we need to do. So platinum compressor requires oil and titanium. Hey, you know what? We have both those resources. We have a little spot of titanium right there. So we'll drill that and our platinum. Cool. They'll all come across there, like so. Oil, we have lots of oil that we can do. We just need to see which version of the pump is going to do best for us. So I think that's going to be 118. And our platinum needs 15. So math tells me I get 10 of these in there without running out of oil. Just need to remember the best way to do these. So, and also where do I want the launch zone to be? Probably somewhere out here as opposed to over here, just because this looks like it's going to be a spot we need to produce things. Alright, so really all this needs to be is just that high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, I'm not going to go crazy with that yet. Alright, so we have that. And then we'll be able to feed this one. Nope. Then we can feed this and that one. Then we feed this and that one. Okay. So router, 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 router. Okay. I've tried to devise things where I use as few kind of bridge segments as necessary, and hopefully that will make sense here in a moment. But basically, I'm trying to bring all of this stuff here, and then I can just have these guys over here and branch down like that. And 1, 2, 3. Branch, branch, branch. And then we'll bring this bad boy up and go right in there. Alright, we're going to probably definitely need to produce significantly more than that, but that's going to be our kind of starting point here. There we go. And then I just want to make sure all of this stays out of the way of whatever we might do down the road. We definitely need more titanium though. Which I guess we could put an unloader on here and do that, right? We don't have that much titanium, but we could. I'm going to leave that alone for right now. I guess I should pay attention farther down here to see how our system's doing. This is the only other significant area of titanium, I believe, on this map. There's a little one over there. Well, doesn't look like they're really getting any farther, which is wonderful news for us. I guess we should put a men projector in there just to heal anything that's been hurt. And that looks all well and good. Yeah, let me see if there's any other titanium. Does not appear to be so. Okay, no biggie. So this area here, oh, we'll have some scrap that we can do stuff with, but this area right here I think is going to be our next kind of focus area. So we'll do something like that, I think. And let me get rid of this real fast, because I think I should be able to use this, right? So it should feed in all those spots. Put another water bad boy on there. Get all of that stuff connected. And then that should transport lots more things to places that we need. And we're just bringing that home as fast as we can here. We're almost there, folks. Let's see, what am I missing? Oh, here they come. I just want to see if I set that up to unload properly or not, because I don't know if I did. And I think I'm also going to shut down production of this stuff for right now. Alright, let's just see if the titanium makes its way here or not, or if it just stops randomly. Alright, it's going up, so that's what we need. Cool. Alright, in that case, we're going to grab an unloader here. That is going to be titanium that we're going to throw right onto that belt. And now hopefully we'll be able to support these guys a little better. Maybe not. It requires an impressive amount of titanium to get these things to run. Okay. I'm cool with that. And I guess I really don't need this place to be a factory of stuff, but there's just so much oil that I don't have anywhere else. Like, I don't know another sector that I have this much oil access to. So I kind of want to take advantage of it as much as I can. Let's see, we have more power down here. We can add more power for sure. So let's just take advantage of some of the time that we have here. There we go. You see that they're really just not even being able to remotely think about penetrating our defenses, which is a great feeling. Tons of lead. I mean, this sector is just full of stuff, which is awesome. It's really fun to have access to this much stuff, especially areas of sand, and just we can build a lot here. As far as phase, we just need to have thorium and sand. That should not be a problem. And then we have access to that. So I mean, we're rolling here. Let's find another good supply of thorium. We have this one up here, which I don't want to mess with too much. I'm happy with what that one's doing. There's another supply over here. Thorium. Okay, and there's a little spot of titanium there for some reason. Any other good spots of thorium that are close? Doesn't look it. Well, I guess I could steal off of this line here if I wanted to. What does that look like? Can I do that? So if I can throw like 3 of those on there, that would be kind of cool. Okay, so if I do that, it looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boom, boom, boom. Junction, junction, junction. Router, router, router. Okay, we can feed that. And then we just need to have some sand, which should not be a big deal. I'm actually not going to do laser drills for that. I don't think there's a reason to use up our supply like that. And we can just do just a long, stupid line of these guys. Although it does require a tremendous amount of sand to do this. Alright, we're going to put on. I'm very indecisive, I apologize. There we go. Now you're making tons of phase, but we are making phase. The other one that I want to look at is surge. What does surge all require? It's just like a stupid mess of stuff. Yeah, it's just tons of stuff. We'll get there eventually. But I'm happy with this. This is encouraging. And what's nice here is that this number has pretty much stabilized between 2.7 and 2.8, which means we're putting in about as much as we're using, which is a nice little fun side benefit that I didn't think we would have, especially because there's another little area of titanium over here that we could throw onto that to help out if we wanted to, which we may as well do. Is there water close? Nope. There we go. We just need some power to come down this way. Not going to provide a ton of information for us, but it will help out just a little bit. This area makes me happy that we're just knocking them, like, it's such a nothing threat right now. There we go. I set them to repair and they're ready to go. Alright, I think I'm just going to go set them to mine for right now. And I can always change them back to what I need later on. But I don't think I need them for right now. And you can see our numbers are slightly going down here. So maybe it was a good idea that we added that on. I don't know. Oh, we have a little thorium area right there too that we can add that on. There we go. Not mining it quickly, but that's okay. Copper, we already have copper going into our core. Not in great numbers, but that's okay. I can't see. There we go. Alright, so we have those guys mining up. Just happy that we're making stuff. Alright, so what else do we need? We need silicon, right? So we got lead here. Do we want to make the fun one? Oh, we could do graphite too. What do we need to have water and coal. Okay, that's not a big deal. There's a little bit of coal. Is there another? There's not a lot of big spots. There's another one. I think there's another one out over here, maybe? Nope. I keep getting the oil confused. There's plenty of oil. Oh, there's the tool that we can use to make this coal centrifuge, right? We can put oil in that and it makes coal. That's right. That might be useful for us here. So let's do that over here. I'm going to put an impulse pump right there. Then our coal centrifuge just requires 6 oil a second, and it's going to produce coal for us. So let's see here. Nope, not that one. Coal centrifuge. Okay, they have all of that. Let's have them then dump into a vault, like so. And then that's gonna go to a multi-press. Maybe 2 multi-presses, potentially. Because multi-press does not require much water at all. So I'll do something like that. And then that can feed there. Oh, I have to use an unloader, right? That's right. So that's going to unload coal. And we can go there. We can then split that off. That can go there. And then that guy's going to come out and do his thing. And that should be a big giant graphite area. Assuming, of course, that we have the power to produce all of that stuff. Which it looks like we're going to do just fine at. Oh, we're using tons of power. That's okay. We have the ability to make lots more power, so I'm not super worried about it. Oh, there's another coal area down there. Another thorium area. I'm really excited by these little deposits of thorium. They really help out in being able to just pop up a quick power plant almost wherever you want and just make things. I am slightly concerned with this one though, that it's starting to run out. So we might run this guy down and put it onto this belt over here. What does that look like? So if we come down here, nope. Alright, if we use a phase conveyor, let's see what that looks like. Okay, and then that's going to come from all the way over there. How does that look and feel? No, 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 no. Rebuild that. That is not what I wanted to do. There we go. Okay. Like it never even happened. So, I'm happy with the setup that we have here for right now. As far as we are able to get plenty of resources in, it's not been really too big of a deal at all. This guy's backing up, which is great because that's going to cause this to back up down the road, which means we'll be able to produce even more of our phase. We need to work on getting our silicon up and running, which is going to require pyrite, coal, and sand. But I'm also worried that we're getting crowded. I don't want to get crowded here. I want to make sure we have space for all of the launching of rockets that I want to do. So let's just go through and just make a bunch of paired launch pads. The idea here was each one of these pairs, let me find my friends and have them assist me. The idea here is that we have an inlet. We have something like this set up. What are we lacking for our launch pads? Oh, we don't have any silicon. Okay. So we'll come back to that plan in just a little bit. We need to build some silicon first. Let's go find a spot to do that that's going to not hurt too bad. So our silicon smelter, we just need coal and sand. I think we're just going to output it onto this belt here. What I should also just do is have this stuff just be come in from other launch pads, but I didn't do that yet, so I'll come back and do that in a little bit, I think. I know I say those things and then I never remember to do them, but I will do that at some point here, I'm sure. There we go, we got that. Then we'll run some nice sand in there. And now we can start outputting some more stuff. And as soon as that gets all the way back, we'll be able to build more of our laser drills and up the production of that. There's more down here that we can grab. There's tons of lead. We got lots of options down here. Especially for the pyrite, which we'll need in a little while. The pyrite, it's coal, lead, and sand. Hey, look. We have all of that right here, which is awesome. Why did all this stop? Oh no, is it because they're using different... okay. So we need a sorter. Alright, so I need to get rid of all you guys. Alright, and then... the very painful task of taking all of this stuff farther up. Let's see. Do I want to cross over? No, I don't want to cross over there. What's going on? Why did you stop? And I can't do the phase because I need one more thing. Awesome. Everything was going so well. Okay, so we can do this now. Pull that up like so. And eventually I'm sure I'll use a different tool to get this stuff jumped up of where it wants to go. But for right now, this is going to be it. Alright, what am I missing here? There we go. Okay. So now that's all moving. Hopefully that will get up there quickly. I just need that one silicon to get up there. And once it does, we'll be able to build stuff. There we go. Alright. So we have that doing its thing and this horrible, dreadful line going all the way up that I'm not going to deal with right now. Don't want to think about how terrible this is. But the idea here is that once we have these guys set up, so I'm just going to add little power spots in there for all of those. That should then be able to connect to... There we go. Alright, now they have power. Cool. Send you guys back to mine because we don't have enough silicon to do anything with right now. And we'll get there. It's going to take a little while. And cool, we can afford a better drill now, so maybe we'll be able to do a little faster work on this. Just maybe. Nope, not what I wanted. I want this one. There we go. Okay. So this is all just a completely unnecessary line of stuff. How much silicon do these things require? 140 per thing. Okay, so that's a lot. But again, the idea here is that we have these lines. I'll be able to put unloaders along here. I'm going to get rid of this, and I can put unloaders and just feed out what we need and what we don't need. And hopefully, we should be in good shape. What I should do in the meantime, though, is go over and start taking a look at our sectors and seeing if that... I don't remember which one that doesn't have a launch pad. I don't remember which ones have and don't have launch pads. I feel like this one does. Yeah, it does. So you're going to launch to 223. I guess I need to watch it happen. Okay. So 220, let's go there. Do you have launch pads? Oh, no, but you got nice lines of stuff. Okay. 97, I feel like might have stuff. Does not, so we're not going to worry about you. Do you have stuff? I don't even know where my core's at on this one. There it is. Nope, nothing there. It's like going back and nope, oh, well, I guess we do have launchers there, but I'm not going to worry about that. Coastline most definitely has spots to launch things. And you're going to go to that one there. You can see that we can survive all the waves we currently have, which is great. Tar Fields has stuff. Oh, hold on, I have to wait for this to launch. So let's wait for it to launch here. Boom, there we go. Okay. Now we go to Tar Fields. We know we got plenty of stuff launching there. Including tons of phase. There's just so much phase going out in this one. Got some more silicon heading our way. Boom. And that's out of there. Cool. Alright, so that was Tar Fields. 174. Has stuff. Cool. Boom. Launched. See you later. Alright. Overgrowth. Definitely has probably the most number of launch pads I have right now. Here's one going away. 42, I don't imagine has anything. Oh, no, it does. Look at that. Fancy. So we got a launch. And am I doing these right, that you wait for them to launch just in case? I feel like that's what I've been doing, and I don't know if that's correct or not, but I'm going to let that be a thing and hopefully have it make sense and work. Come on, guys. There we go. Biomass. You got stuff too. Cool. So this is going to be our factory place. 223 is going to be where everything goes to get launched into everything here. It's at least the plan. Salt flats. Do you have stuff? You do. Awesome. Thank you, salt flats. No, you don't have that many resources. We appreciate you. Let's just load some silicon in there to get the thing going. Where's all my graphite going? Now it's going down here to produce stuff. Okay. Alright, we got that one. 75. Oh, you got stuff too, and you just unfortunately lost a whole bunch of it, but that's okay. Got some more here that are just waiting for their items to load up, and then they are out of town. And I guess the nice part about this is reviewing a little bit of the stuff that we didn't kind of cover last time when I got defeated instantly. This is what I did off camera, off recording, because it's not interesting to watch somebody go through a whole bunch of sections and kind of do this part. I just want to make sure that I'm giving ourselves the best chance at success here. There we go. Speed that up a little bit. All right. I think we're good for right now past that. All right, so let's go back here. We got lots of stuff launching in. Hopefully you can see that, yeah, we've increased lots of things. There we go. Now we have all of those taken care of. So now we can worry about the unloaders. Put one there, 2, 3. Let's see how many branches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have 3 right now. 4, 5, 6. Okay. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Nope. Alright, so we have that one there. No, stop. Goodness. I know I'm the one doing it, but I still get annoyed. Alright, so we're going to need plastium at 1. We're going to need metaglass. We'll need silicon, so we'll just leave it there. What else we're going to need for sure? Graphite, yes. Titanium, yes. Thorium, yes. Okay, so we have... Okay, I think that'll be okay. 1, 2, 3. All right. So that we have our launch sequence set up there. We have all of these guys that are able to unload into that, and we can launch out whenever we may need to. All right, cool. And we also have areas over here that we can launch stuff out of if we need to as well. But for right now, I think we're good. Alright, you can see our numbers are definitely going up. Like, we're... Ooh, did you see that? There's some air guys over here that want to come and play. So let's see, what can we do air defense wise just to deter a little more here. I don't even know what a swarmer does. Homing missiles at enemies. It just requires too much stuff. Alright, so there's a big area of lead right over here. We're just going to mine some of that. And have that come up like so. So that we can throw on some more of our friends, the scatters. There we go. Okay. We're rocking out on graphite. You can see we're at 10,000, which other than copper is our highest number. I think large part thanks to this area here. We are going to need to up our energy production more because we're actually using a fair bit of our stuff here. So we're going to go back and get some of our RTG generators and we can just drag them through there. And if we really wanted to, we can even set up another small line of 1, 2, 3 of them there. Alright, so that's all well and good. I think we're doing what we need to do here. I would like to get a better silicon factory set up, but that's going to require some pyrite, so let's get that rolling here as well. So for pyrite, we're going to need sand, lead, and coal. So pyrite mixers aren't super fast at anything. We'll do something like that, I think. So this is going to be our coal production. We have lead, which we'll just throw another line of stuff right there. Let's see, we'll have that come right through there. And then we're going to just have sand come down through here. Do something like that. No, not that. Do that. There we go. Plenty of sand going in there. Let's get power to the rest of this facility. And then that's just going to go into, I think it's just going to go into a container for right now. So we can build up supply of that because it's going to be a little while until that gets filled up. May even go through and use the coal centrifuge to help us out a little bit here. Because again, a coal centrifuge only requires 6, and if we even use just a basic mechanical pump, it provides 7. So we don't even have to do anything special at all to get that to function the way it's supposed to. There we go. Look at us. All right, and then we need to have the actual production of the silicon going on here. So we're going to grab the silicon. That's coal, sand, and pyrite, which we already have lines of those set up. So we're going to set 1, 2. So we have that. Get our unloader over here. That's going to be responsible for the pyrite. Then these I'm going to end their service for right now. Sorry. Sand is, well, let's get this part set up here. So that's going to come across like that. This will feed in here like so. We have all of that going in, and then the coal. Is going to pop in like so. And we should be good. That should solve our problems with any of that stuff. Let's see how we doing over here. Whole line of these dummies. We get knocked out really stupidly quickly. Okay. So you can see now we're also maxing out this, which is beautiful. And we're spitting everything out to be what we need it to be. Okay, well, I'm happy with where we're at right now. What I may also do is take this line here. Just bring it up so I can join in with that. And there we go. Just, well, we have 2 of those factories. They're just not firing like crazy because we can't. Just these 2 would fill up an entire titanium belt by themselves, let alone having the rest of it. The armor conveyor is what? 11 items per second. What is titanium? It's also 11. Okay, so it just has higher level. This one's the big guy. Just does 40 items a second. But from what I could tell, 3 directions in the front requires multiple loading and unloading ports for peak pull through or put through. I'm just curious, like, let's do a little experiment real fast. So let's say I pulled this one here. And something like that. And then I did this and did something like that. Does it only do one thing at a time? Okay, so it does only one thing at a time. That's disappointing. No, it's just gonna be a regular one. It's funny how valuable silicon was to me just a little bit ago. Now we're just testing and eliminating it without any real concern for anything. Nothing too big a deal. Alright, but that's going through, doing its thing. We're doing a marvelous job of producing lots and lots of stuff, I think, right now. If we take a look at our numbers, the only one we're not really actively producing is we're not producing any glass compound, which I don't think we need for what we're doing right now. We're not doing any surge alloy, which I do want to come back and grab some of. We have plastium, which is great. We have phase, which is doing good. We have thorium. And we're not really actively producing any metaglass. So maybe we'll take a look at that real fast and get that going. So sand and lead, we can get that. No problem. Let's find a place closer to home here. So if I did it down here, can I snake? I can snake my way onto that phase one there. Yeah, that's not going to be a problem. Okay. So we really only need 2, I think. All right. Get that. 1, 2, 3. Do. Conjunction, junction. What's your function? All right, sandwise. I love my mess of conveyors. It makes me so happy. Trying to fix it when there's a problem is an absolute nightmare, but when it's happening, it's a pretty sight. There we go. We got our metaglass going. That should get maxed out. Our graphite is doing beautifully. It's not maxing out, but it's doing more than enough for right now. In all honesty, we just need more coal. I guess I can get one more coal centrifuge on there. Oh, I can get multiple more. Yay me. Alright, let's get those all hooked up on there as well. Let's go in and get 1, 2, 3. And there we go. Now we're producing even more. Hopefully that will help us out in that production. Although I don't think we really need it. It's just there for fun. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Bad guys got to us. Things are still on fire. Which is never a good sign. Well, that fire just doesn't want to quit, does it? Alright, so we need to get a wire extractor and a wave on there. Knock that fire out. Oh, the oil field's on fire. Okay. Yeah, that's a problem. Let's go into repair mode, guys, and get all of that taken care of. Alright, we're trying to repair stuff as fast as we can here. That fire is raging. We're slowly knocking it back. Come on, Wave, you can do it. Put them in a rebuild mode, and let's go over here and try to do some damage control. So we'll get a MEM projector in here. Help out all that stuff. We'll do another one over here, and then we should probably do some force projectors around the area as well. Particularly in our highly valuable spots. Alright, and while that's all happening, let's get some fuses down here. Even though we don't have the supply of titanium that we need to really do this, it should help a little bit. And then we're going to throw our best friend some scatters in there to deal with. We are going to meet any violence with equal and opposite violence. So if they want to come and bomb us, we're going to shoot them from the ground and hopefully wreck anything that they could have hoped and dreamed about. Battery wise, we're fluctuating on the battery. That's okay. We can do that. So let's bring all of that up there. We'll throw in a whole new line of scatters. And we can see that they're not making it far this time around. We're also going to, if they're going to do that silliness, let's go and throw some salvos in here just for fun. There we go. And we should probably throw a med projector out there. And yeah, let's do a force projector. Why not? And now we definitely need to be concerned about power a little bit because we're using a ton of it to do these little things. So let's go find a nice little area of thorium that we can do. Actually, I should go with an impact reactor. I need to set up blast compound and cryofluid, both of which are challenging in this scenario. And blast compound, again, I believe is... need pyrite, right? And spore pods. I don't want to do all that. So... let's go. Let's go back in here. Get some more RTG generators. We can do 3 of them there. So 1, 2, and 3. We'll throw that one on there. Get these going, and then hopefully we should be in real good shape. But this is why it's good to have a nice solid battery backup, because even if everything goes haywire and you lose some stuff, and you can have a fallback for your power output, which is nice. Here we got bad guys inbound, so we have some air power coming up north. Trying to knock out our RTT generators up there, which I should probably protect a little better. There we go. We have captured the sector, but we are going to do a few little repair-y bits here. Make sure that we're all good there. And then we'll throw on some more RTG generators. And now we have power back. And I feel better. Oh, we have a sector under attack. 226. Okay, it should survive. I'm going to save that for next time, I think, because I'm pretty happy with 223 here. Looking at what we have, I'm not really concerned about this area or any of this stuff, but I'm really happy that we have this giant area of oil. I'm also happy that we have a plan here to be able to launch all of this stuff into various areas. So like I can click on here and say, hey, I want to launch all of you guys into 226 and select that. And I should be able to just basically connect these guys up and do it. So let me do that real fast and just confirm that my plan works. And we'll go from there. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. All right, these are all loading up. The countdown is happening. And look at that. Look at that launch area. Oh, it's gorgeous. But we will take care of this next time. We'll protect our last sector of 226, and we're going to go after an eradication base. Hey folks, thanks for joining me. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.